What's up, guys? I'm here for an early preview of Princess Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Look at that, guys. I've been knighted. A knight of the water park. Here for the preview, guys. There is no water coming down the slide. That's where the store was for Splash Mountain. Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Everybody's welcome. So our time slot for the Tiana's preview was between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. They gave us these purple wristbands to illustrate our time slot. But I actually learned later on in the day that the 1:30 to 2 p.m. time slot also had purple wristbands. Woohoo! Not ready, but I'm ready, guys. I'm so ready. Here is the Tiana's costume. It looks very similar to Splash Mountain's, but they added some extra Cajun flair to it. It's beautiful. So before our time slot even started, they kicked us out of the extended queue. If you were already inside the main queue past the entrance sign, they let you stay. But they told us to watch our phones for push notifications alerting us when the ride reopens. But 2 hours later, we learned that the push notifications wasn't working for anyone. So we came back and saw that the ride was indeed reopened without alerting us. We'll be back for this when they reopen it. Yes. Ooh, the caretaker. He fought the Undertaker, guys, and lost. So we spent some time walking around just to kill time waiting for that push notification, but here's the conundrum. We were told that because as cast members, not me, but as cast members in general, we were not supposed to be walking around the park. We were supposed to be going only to the preview and then leaving. So that was the conundrum. But imagine our surprise when we got back to Frontierland and saw that there was indeed an active queue at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Never got a notification telling us that they reopened. Uh-oh! I think they're being evacuated. I don't think it was meant to be, guys. How long? We can wait it. I'll wait.
No, we're not waiting in line. I gotta go work at 3.
So the critter thing is a reference to Splash Mountain. Probably the only reference you'll get out of this ride to Splash Mountain.
Are we eating? Do we have the sunscreen on?
Water!
No. Please take care of yourselves. So, this is what's going on. It's going to take us about 90 minutes at least to be back operating. You do have permission to go enjoy the park and come back when we open. Your time slot doesn't matter. Your wristband doesn't matter. We will let you in once we are open. So, do you have any questions?
So we can see the queue for Tiana's. So yeah, it's the same exact setup as Splash Mountain. They just rethemed it. By the way, they're giving out popsicles because it's so freaking hot. Free popsicles, guys. Not a bad way to wait in line, guys. That is limey. All right, they cleared the line again, so we're gonna come back in 90 minutes when they said it might be open in 90 minutes. So we'll see. All right, round 3, guys. We're gonna try this again. So again, the push notifications never came as they said they would. And at this point, everybody knew they weren't gonna get push notifications about the reopening. So we all just waited by the entrance. And here comes the really sad part in the story. They reopened the ride at around 3:25 p.m. They didn't tell us, but that's not the sad part. The sad part is the ride stayed open this time. It stayed open, it stayed open, it stayed open. So we thought we were going to ride it, but no. They announced that anybody with a purple wristband was getting kicked out. So anybody with an 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. time slot was getting kicked out. Any other time slot was allowed to stay in the line. Alright guys, let me just start this off by saying I'm not a cast member, but a cast member did get me into the preview. I'm very thankful for that. It's a real shame we did not get to ride this ride. I was kind of expecting that, but I heard the ride was breaking down quite a bit. But the manner in which the event was ran, it was very disorganized. It was like really disorganized. It was a real mess. Because when we got there for our, I think it was a 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock slot, I forgot. It's whatever time slot the purple wristband was for. They kicked us out because the ride stopped working. They said, hey, we're gonna send you a push notification when the ride reopens. They actually never did. Like, we chilled in the park for like 2 hours, waiting for that push notification. Eventually, we said to ourselves, hey, let's go find out, what's going on with the ride, because we got no push notifications. When we got there, the ride was running. So they never sent that push notification. And a lot of cast members there that were going to the preview as guests, they did not get push notifications either. So it wasn't just us, it was pretty much 50% of the people that we talked to. Actually, 100% of the people we talked to had this problem. I'm just saying there was a possibility some people got this notification, but we never did. We got there a second time. The ride broke down again. They kicked us out. We only made it as far as that critter shop, so we weren't in the main queue. But I guess if you're inside the main queue, they would not kick you out if the ride went down. But because we're outside of the main queue, they kicked us out. So they said, hey, we'll send you a push notification. Just come back later on. Second time they told us that, and there was never a push notification. We came back once they reopened, and then the third time we got there, the ride was running just perfectly fine. We thought we were going to ride it because the ride was still running, but some cast member came out and said, hey, if you're wearing a purple wristband, you have to reschedule. You can't ride today. I'm not sure what the reasoning for that was, because the ride didn't break down this time. They just decided to kick out the people with the red wristbands, or with the purple wristbands. So yeah, a lot of people were saying, we'll send you push notifications when we reopen. Those never came. It did not work as they intended, and none of the cast members knew how the push notification actually worked. And then when they told us to reschedule, they didn't tell us how to reschedule, because from what I understand, it's not that easy rescheduling this preview event. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of the parking lot. Whatever. I need some exercise. But yeah, the event was a mess. It was an absolute mess. Yeah, I'm totally in the wrong part of the park. Whatever. Gives me time to talk, guys. Yeah, I think I might walk across here. I think I need to get to the other side of the parking lot. But yeah, I was a little ashamed by that, because I love Splash Mountain. I'm the one who made those Splash Mountain challenge videos. At my height, I rode Splash Mountain 24 times in one day. One day, guys. So I am an actual Splash Mountain fan. I wasn't just here for the hype of the opening of this new ride. But still, I am going to come back and ride try to ride it for the annual pass holder preview. Hopefully they have their problems fixed by then, because today was an absolute mess. It was very disorganized.